So yeah, I'm gonna make a, I'll make a channel for you, and I'm gonna go Control M. I think I've chosen the wrong one, but that's okay. It's just for, you know, all right. So having brain fries. Okay, so I'm just gonna scribble this out with the brush, all of the bits that need to be black in the middle. So you can use your brushes, your erasers, your anything like that. I'm going to go to O and dodge some stuff out. Is anybody got any questions or anything like that? Or,
There's been no questions so far. If you guys have any questions, just say it in the chat,
yeah.
and we'll try to answer it. If you haven't yet registered for the chat, then you should.
Yeah.
And say hi, because
Yeah.
we'd like to know who's watching.
Yeah. We want to know. We're pervy like that. We want to know. Oh. Wow, that sounded really creepy. I'm sorry, everybody.
It was a little bit creepy.
That was a little bit creepy. I'm a little bit of a creep, let's be honest. Okay, so I'm doing these very, very quickly. You'd usually take your time a little bit and think about this more. Oh no! We have a nasal issue. This is actually going a lot better than I thought it would. I thought this would be a biatch, and now it's actually being... this is where it's the pain, is in the chains. Because they're near impossible with the bright... oh, sorry! With the bright bits.
Because they have fairly bad highlights.
They do. They have highlights. So what you could do is use two different channels. So I'd basically just scribble through it and go, okay, yep, that's cool, I'm done there. And then let's have a look, find another one that will give you the opposite. And so I'd make a new one. Go Control I. And Control I is invert, by the way. Shift O to bring up my thing on the side. I think I'm doing this right. It's sometimes because this becomes so intuitive when I'm actually doing it.
Not aware of what you're actually doing.
I'm not aware of what I'm actually doing. So in terms of whether it's black or white, I can never remember, but I just trial it anyway and see how it goes. Alright, so what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to bring up a new layer. Okay, I always forget the shortcut to that for some reason and never use it. Okay, so I'm just going to go select, load selection. I just realised you probably won't even be able to see the chains on the live stream. There we go, there's our chains.
Yeah, we can see them.
We can see them? Cool. Alright, I'm going to create a copy of that. This is why you always keep your background layer there, because you'll be able to bring it back. Select, load selection. There we go. Cool. And it should have given us more detail. Control I. There we go. So you kind of get that little bit of, it'll bring stuff back for you if you use kind of a multitude of them. So say you've got an image with lots and lots and lots of, just going to come into here. When it loads, Lightroom is exciting to have a complete bum fry. Okay. I think we get the idea, but yeah, where it doesn't have such good contrast like this one, you'd be able to...
There's some instances where, dodge and burn isn't going to cut it, and you just have to gonna have to paint it in yourself.
Yeah, you're gonna have to paint it in yourself, or you create two different alpha channels. One might have the dark hair and the bright. One might have another one that has the bright face, and then you'll kind of just use your masks and in conjunction with your layers and all of that sort of stuff to create a new mask. Or yeah, there's different ways to go about it.
Pretty much, if it's not working, make more channels or more layers.
Or more layers. That's it. All the layers and all the channels in the world. So yeah, and I think that's... Have you got anything to add, Matt?
No, I think that's pretty well covered it, actually.
Yeah, sweet. So next is our band hammer. Oh, we got a good one this week. Yeah.
So, our band hammer this week...
Can I just come out with why I have a beef with this first, before we say what it is?
Before we announce what it is.
Now, this may actually hurt some photographers' feelings. I'm really sorry. However, the reason why we are band hammering it is because it's been early 90s Photoshop, and it should have been left in the 90s. It still happens, and you still sometimes do it for people, and there is exceptions. But like the filter palette in Photoshop, it's one of those things that probably you should avoid when you're first starting out because it instantly makes you look like an amateur. So, are you ready? Matt, would you like to unveil?
Unveiling of the band hammer?
Yes!
This week's band hammer is selective color.
Selective color. So for
and selective color is not a tool in itself in Photoshop, but more of a technique that people use.
Yes. Yes. So I'll show you what that entails. I'm going to show you how to do it quickly, but never do it. I mean, you do it. You do it. You do it all the time in Photoshop, and you should do it all the time in Photoshop. But in terms of it being, here is a black and white image, and here is a little bit of, the eyes are going to be coming up, and there we go. Just avoid it. Just make it stop. It's been done. Google it. Just Google selective color, and you'll see it.
Do it right now.
Do it right now.
Bring up the Google image result.
100,000 million times. Make it stop, please. I'm so tired of clients asking me to do it. I don't want to do it again, ever. There we go. That's my rant. That's how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to bring up that image I sent you before? It's a bit more of
this is, yeah, okay. So I forgot about this. Sorry. That's a bad panda moment.
The one you did is actually quite subtle.
Yeah, it is very subtle. Here we go. This is one that Matt was asked to do. So we have a car that is red, and everything else is black and white.
It's yellow, G.
Oh, it's red. Wait, it is yellow. I was looking at the light. I'm so tired. I was looking at the brake lights on the car. I'm the vaguest human being on earth, people. I'm sorry.
So yeah, this is more of a in-your-face selective color where my friend has said, can you please make my car the only thing that has color in the photo? Make everything else black and white.
Yeah.
And because it's my friend, I say, okay, if that's what you really want,
and friends
then I do it.
Let friends selective color, so that's a bad friend. I just stole your line. I'm really sorry. I had to. But all right. So I think we've ranted enough about how we feel about that. I think there's...
Okay.
I'm sorry to anyone's feelings we hurt, but, just saying.
Don't do it.
Okay. Cool. So, save the pixels. Yeah, you can buy that on a shirt, Matt. Matt set it up. Matt's a dude.
If you would like to buy the Save the Pixels t-shirt, it's available at cafepress.com/PhotoshopAdventures. It's available in black or white, in a men's t-shirt or a women's t-shirt.
Ooh, for all the women's and the men's. Yes, the latest fashion. Yeah, okay, I'm done. So it's our break? It's our break time now.
I think it's become break time.
It is
so
break time?
We'll have a quick break.
Yeah.
10 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
So we will reconvene at 9:35 Australian Central Time.
Yeah, sweet. All right, see you then.